If friendship were treated as foundational, fewer people would feel disposable. Let's get into it. So something you should know about me is I am super into world building. I don't know if it's because I was recently introduced to Dungeons and Dragons, or if it's because I'm a huge fan of sci-fi and fantasy. Shout out to my N.K. Jemisin and Octavia Butler lovers. But who cares? I'm just super into world building. And as such, I am constantly thinking about what my ideal world would look like, what it would feel like. And time again, I am starting that thought process, that imagination, that ideation with a people first lens. Like, what is the structure of the hive? How are we prioritizing our social connections? So the way I've kind of conceptualized this is by asking the question, what would it look like if friendships were treated with the same seriousness as marriages and romantic connections? Because ultimately, that's the society I want. Like, what would it look like if celebrations were no longer gatekept for couples and partnered people? Gone goes the need to be partnered in order to have a celebration large enough to warrant a registry. Ending a job because it isolates you from your community would be seen as rational rather than flaky. Choosing a city to live in because it's where your best friend lives would be seen as responsible rather than impulsive. There would be legal recognition and respect for chosen family partnerships. I'm thinking hospital access, caregiving authority, cohabitation rights. There'd be tax benefits or housing incentives for long-term friends. People wouldn't assume your deepest bond was yet to come. And even in the media, like, there would be fewer movie plots where the friendship was discarded in favor of whatever new romantic connection was on the horizon. We'd embrace new language and adopt vocabulary that doesn't rank love types, but rather recognizes them as different expressions of devotion. Doesn't this sound so dreamy? Like, I love it. So as a people who are starving for connection, who want the community to be a part of a village, who want the third place, then why is it so difficult to legitimize this approach? Why would the adoption of such a dynamic be received as more of a threat to society rather than as an invitation to those that are part of it? An invitation to feel less lonely, less disposable, and more celebrated. I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments.